TEDS is a 40-year-old business. We're owned by a private family in Melbourne, and we are 22 stores nationally with about 300 staff specialising in photographic retailing. I think knowledge is king, and our staff, you'll find in this industry, the most knowledgeable around the product, around the accessories that are best suited with those products, and our staff are well versed in offering that to the customers based on their needs. I think Microsoft Online Services enable us to communicate with our staff far more effectively through training, through announcements about product. Also will enable us to communicate with our customers far more effectively as well. We're able to be real-time across the country, and information obviously is pretty important, and we are a specialist. Customers come to us for knowledge, and if our staff aren't really across what's going on with new products coming out, with training, all the things we had to do face-to-face in the past, we will struggle.
Our decision to go with Generation E was based on the fact that we'd worked with them on prior projects in and around our VoIP system. So, of course, when we were looking at Microsoft Online Services, it was natural for us to go with a trusted partner. The migration process for us was quite a simple one. We're using the deskless worker at our stores, where they don't need a full-blown mail system. They can use it through any web browser that the users are familiar with and can happily use. The spam protection and the spam filtering is outstanding. We've had a massive reduction in the number of spam emails that we've been receiving. For our office users and our more advanced users, we use the Exchange Online, which has all the full functionality of an in-house hosted system for the client end, and because it's a familiar sort of feel and interface, the user uptake was really good.
We've now got the ability to conduct training online, training via teleconferencing. We can obviously have our manager meetings now with all of our store managers via the telephone and via the online facilities. And again, that communication channel will be so much more fluent, whereas before, being a Victorian-run company with half the stores in Victoria, we were able to get face-to-face with those staff, but certainly the interstate stores were suffering in the knowledge.
One of the most exciting things is utilising live meeting. We see it as an excellent tool, not only to communicate and reach our staff, but we can provide them product knowledge, we can provide them training that will give our business a competitive edge. Furthermore, we can also utilise live meeting with our suppliers. So we can incorporate suppliers in with our key meetings, and we can establish better, stronger relationships with them.
That information transfer all from us to our staff to our customers becomes very seamless. The more stores we add, there really isn't a cost in infrastructure to do so. There really isn't a delay in time in doing so, and I think the program we have in place now and the way we're approaching our communication both online and in store is going to be far more effective.
Being a subscription service, we could spread the cost over because it's an operating expense. As our business grows, the service can grow. So we don't have to reinvest in hardware and the like. We can just add on because it's a completely scalable system. For us, being a retailer, that's an excellent option as we look to open new stores and new businesses. We look forward to the next offering that Microsoft and Generation E can bring us in the evolution of the hosted services. We love the product as it is, and we're really looking forward to what Generation E can bring to us to help further our business and give us that competitive edge.